Sometimes, when you struggle to rise from a chair, feeling as though your legs are weighed down, when your fingers tingle strangely as if someone invisible is slowly draining away all sensation, when your knees ache after nothing more than a walk to the kitchen, that's when your body speaks in a voice many call aging. But I, as a doctor who looks deeper, will say it plainly. This isn't just age. It's the loss of a foundation, the very base on which your movement, your peace, your strength are built. It's the slow, almost imperceptible thinning of collagen. And it doesn't arrive suddenly. It accumulates over years, like rust silently eating through metal from within, until one day it hurts, not because you did something wrong, but because your body can no longer absorb the blow. Collagen isn't a cosmetic trend or some buzzword from a commercial. It's what connects your bones, cushions your joints, gives your skin resilience, and fuels your muscles with endurance. Without it, you don't just age, you lose stability. Your knees lose their shock absorption. Your hips begin to creak, your hands tremble. And all of this can feel irreversible, especially if you're 65, 70, or older. But here's the truth I want you to hear. Not just with your mind, but with your heart. The process can not only be slowed down, it can be changed. Not with injections, not with surgery, but with something nature herself gave us. Strawberries. Yes, the very ones you've known since childhood, red, sweet, fragrant, are not just a delicious fruit, they're a living remedy. Each cup of fresh strawberries contains a powerful dose of vitamin C, a key component without which the body simply cannot produce new collagen. But more importantly, strawberries don't just restore, they protect. They contain ellagic acid and antioxidants that block inflammation before it starts tearing your joints apart. This isn't a reaction to pain, it's prevention. It's like building a strong roof before the storm, not after the flood. Real patients with arthritis, with joint wear, simply started eating strawberries daily. 1 cup a day. Nothing else changed. Within a few weeks, pain levels dropped by nearly 40%. That means someone who couldn't sleep because of pain was sleeping again. Someone who sat in fear of standing began to move once more. This isn't a story for an ad. It's documented in clinical studies published in medical journals. And right next to the strawberry stands another quiet hero, the blackberry. This dark, rich, tart berry is one of the strongest allies for anyone trying to reclaim movement and confidence in their steps. It's packed with anthocyanins, not just natural pigments, but active molecules that reach the very cells of connective tissue and literally awaken them. A body long burdened by inflammation starts receiving signals to repair. Fibroblast cells, weary from age and strain, reactivate. New collagen production begins. Not instantly, not magically, but genuinely. My patients, who included blackberries in their routine, just half a cup a day, fresh or frozen, in oatmeal or on their own, began saying the same thing after 10 to 14 days. Doctor, I walk easier now. My knees don't ache by evening. My legs don't swell as much. And I know. This is not coincidence. This is recovery. This is what I call a gentle return to oneself. There's just one condition. No sugary yogurts with berry flavor. No desserts where berries are replaced with syrup. Only real strawberries. Real blackberries. Whole, pure, just as nature intended. Because that's the only way the body hears them and responds. If you feel your body growing heavier each day, as though you're drifting away from the strength that was once a natural part of you, don't give up. Just start small. A handful of berries a day. This isn't a diet, this isn't a treatment, it's care. Quiet, simple, daily care. capable of restoring your mobility, easing your pain, and most importantly, reminding your body that it still knows how to heal. Sometimes, the simplest foods carry the greatest power, and all you need to do is give your body the chance. Let's continue our conversation about how blueberries and guava can truly transform quality of life, especially for older adults who face chronic joint pain and overall muscle fatigue. Imagine this moment. You wake up in the morning, and instead of struggling to move because of stiff, inflamed joints, you feel lightness, flexibility, and a surge of energy. This is not just a fantasy. It's a reality that the right food choices can bring. Blueberries and guava are two true heroes in the fight for your health. Let's start with blueberries. Berries that are not only delicious, but scientifically proven to be powerful supporters of joint health. These small, deep blueberries contain a whole arsenal of beneficial compounds, chief among them anthocyanins, natural antioxidants that act as a protective shield for collagen. Collagen is the building block of your joints, cartilage, and tendons, and as we age, its production slows down, while existing collagen breaks down. Scientific studies confirm that regular consumption of blueberries reduces joint inflammation, improves mobility, and may even lower the risk of arthritis. For example, a major study published in the journal Nutrients showed that older adults who included blueberries in their daily diet experienced a 25% reduction in inflammatory markers, which translated to less pain and greater flexibility. This is not just statistics. These are real changes you can feel every time you get out of bed or take your first step after sitting for a long time. Another study from Oregon State University showed that foods rich in anthocyanins help preserve collagen in the most vulnerable areas, knees and elbows. This means you're not just easing symptoms, you're slowing the very process of joint degradation. But blueberries are not only protective, they're also circulation boosters. For older adults, who often experience slowed blood flow in their extremities with age, improving circulation is critically important. Nutrients and oxygen carried by the blood help tissues recover faster, reduce swelling, and contribute to the overall improvement of muscle and joint function. Blueberries are best consumed fresh to retain maximum nutrients. Add them to your morning smoothies, natural yogurt, or simply enjoy a handful of berries. It's not just tasty, it's a truly healing ritual. Now let's turn to guava, a real treasure that unfortunately remains overshadowed by oranges and other citrus fruits in most people's minds, even though guava is a record holder for vitamin C content. One guava contains 4 times more of this vital vitamin than an average orange. Why is this important? Because vitamin C is a key player in collagen production. Without it, your body simply cannot rebuild the strength and elasticity of joint tissues that we all enjoyed in our youth. For older adults, this is especially critical. Without sufficient vitamin C, you don't just experience pain and stiffness. You risk losing the ability to move freely. Moreover, guava is rich in lycopene and polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that slow cellular aging and protect collagen from damage caused by inflammation and oxidative stress. In a clinical study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition, participants who consumed guava daily for 6 weeks noticed a significant reduction in joint inflammation and experienced improved skin elasticity. This means you're not only supporting your joint health, but also caring for your appearance. Healthy skin often reflects the internal state of your body. To achieve the maximum effect, it's important to eat guava fresh and avoid prolonged heat exposure that lowers vitamin C and antioxidant levels. Guava is ideal for your morning routine. Eaten alone or combined with other fruits, it helps your body start the day with strong support. In conclusion, I want to emphasize, caring for joint and muscle health after age 60 is not just about medications or physical activity. Nutrition plays a crucial role. Blueberries and guava are not just tasty foods. They are scientifically backed allies capable of giving you freedom of movement and relief from pain. Every meal, including them, is a small step toward a more active, joyful, and pain-free life. When we talk about maintaining the health of joints, bones, and skin, I always start with one of the most underestimated yet incredibly important substances, gelatin. You may have heard of collagen, but gelatin is essentially a natural source of collagen that our body can absorb and use to repair tissues. Let me explain. Collagen is a protein that forms the foundation of connective tissue in our body: joints, cartilage, bones, tendons, and skin. As we age, collagen production in the body significantly decreases. This is a natural process, but we all feel the consequences. Joints begin to ache, skin loses its elasticity, and bones become fragile. That is why we need to help our body to supply building materials in an easily absorbable form. This is exactly where gelatin plays a key role. Gelatin is obtained by partial hydrolysis of collagen, making it more digestible. But it's important to understand not all gelatin is equally beneficial. High-quality, natural food-grade gelatin contains amino acids such as glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, the very building blocks for constructing collagen in our tissues. Studies show that regular consumption of gelatin can help reduce joint pain, improve mobility, and promote cartilage repair. Moreover, it positively affects the skin, helping to reduce wrinkles and restore elasticity. This is especially important for older adults, whose bodies can no longer produce sufficient collagen on their own. But I want to draw your attention to a critical point: the absorption of gelatin. Gelatin itself is a protein, and for the body to benefit from it, it must be well digested. This is where many people fail, especially elderly patients with slower metabolism and digestion. Gelatin may simply pass through the gastrointestinal tract without proper breakdown, bringing no benefit. Scientific research confirms that enzymes like papain, found in papaya, and actinidin, found in kiwi, significantly enhance the breakdown of proteins, including gelatin. These proteolytic enzymes act as natural catalysts that break down protein molecules into smaller amino acids, making them much easier to absorb. But that's not all. Papaya and kiwi are also excellent sources of vitamin C, which is essential for proper collagen synthesis in the body. Without adequate vitamin C, the process of forming strong, healthy collagen is impossible. This means that combining gelatin with papaya and kiwi not only increases its bioavailability, but also supports the entire collagen formation process at the cellular level. For older adults, this complex is a true blessing. Instead of struggling with pain and limited mobility using medications that often have side effects, you can naturally support joint and skin health. Taking gelatin together with the enzymes from papaya and kiwi allows for better absorption of beneficial amino acids, stimulates the body's own collagen production, and helps restore the natural functions of tissues. Practical recommendations are simple. Add 10 to 15 grams of food-grade gelatin daily, about half a tablespoon dissolved in water or soft desserts. Pair it with fresh fruits, papaya and kiwi, to activate digestion and increase benefits. You can consume them fresh or in smoothies. This approach is not just another trendy diet. It's a scientifically proven strategy that can improve your quality of life. Supporting your joints and skin naturally is the key to staying active, mobile, and in good spirits. Don't put off taking care of yourself. Start today with a small step. Take care of your joints, ligaments, and skin with proven natural gelatin enhanced by the power of papaya and kiwi. Your body will surely thank you with ease of movement and youthful vitality.